Hi, my name's Suzanne Day, and I run a charity and a business for stopping domestic violence, and I'm also a healer. And today I've got a story about the pirates who tried to rule the world. And because I like to get my message out in a creative way, and I write children's books, poetry, affirmation cards, and I knit blankets for my charity and my business. So today I'll read the story of the pirates who try to rule the world. So the pirates sailed the 7 seas of the world, firing cannons at any ship that they saw. On board the ship there was lots of famous pirates. They even had an evil pirate flag on their flagpole. It was a pretty demonic, evil crew. And here are some of the names of the crew, and you may know some of these characters already. There was Red Shoes, Lightfoot, the Beast, Deep State, Cabelli, Patch, Fauci, Billy Gate, Dashi, Cover One Eye, Strawman, Popeye, Uncle Joe, Scapegoat, Yellow Eye, Dead Man, Hook Arm, Sandman, Chinese Corrupt Gang, Nazi Group, the Masonic Band, DARPA, New World, Arden, No Rights, Take It All, Kill Everybody Organisation, One Leg, Bullshitter, Liar Liar, Farmer Big, Claus, Bilderberg, Black Nobles and Moneybags, Trudeau, and lots of zombies, and there were also others. And they were underhanded and evil. They were narcissistic, angry, and controlling, and they were a very selfish bunch. They sailed the oceans of the world, looking for buried treasure, to steal and add to their bags of money, which they hid from the world. They would hide their money bags that they stole onto deserted islands. Mostly, the money would be stolen from the good people from around the world, and their goal was to own and control the world. They only thought about themselves and no one else. And they would say that the other people of the earth were all just useless eaters and had no value to anyone. So it didn't matter if they died. And they used bribery, corruption, threats, violence on others. They ruled the sea and land, pushing their maritime law on everyone. They had lots of slaves on board their ship, also in tunnels that they dug underground and held them in around the world. The slaves would be held in cages so they could have no way to escape. And often they would bury the dead bodies at sea because they said that dead man would tell no tales. You would often hear them singing their chants when at sea, holding a bottle of rum in their evil hands. They only knew to follow orders and not to think for themselves or to even ask questions. And they loved to rape and pillage for money, which they took to fill their own pockets. And there was a few other sailing ships that were also following them around the world. And on these ships, they had a freedom flag flying, and they had Freedom and Peace Corps on board. And on the ship, there was Freeman, Hoodie, Bosie, Speak Truth, Love Bomb, Be Yourself, Love Yourself, Good Person, Stay in Your Heart, Follow Your Gut, Truth Man, Work Together, Good Wins, Open Your Heart, Hope Boy, Love Only, Peace Ball, God Ball, Moral Man, Australian Man, Southern Man, Z Lady, Charlie Boy, Trumpy, Putin, Freedom Fighters, Stewie, Infowars, Q Army, Melly K, Alexi, Guru, Onyx, Matty, One Party, Aussie, Crystal, Roberts, Reclaim, Chew, Chong, Mac, Roberts, Antics, Matilda, Husansis, Looney, Janine, Martin, Dale, Serena, Carl, Tucker, Brand, Collagen, Shinomi, Johnny, Lada, Day, McCulloch, Field, Griffiths, Avey, Austrane, Fulmick, Lawson, Diana, Wilson, Reeves, Gibson, X22, White Hats, Black Eyes, Kelly, and there were many, many more great sailors on these ships. And they were all heroes, and they followed this pirate ship around the seas of the world to put a stop to them for good. And whenever the pirate ship docked in a port, lots of the rats on board, they would all run from this sinking ship, trying to escape the gallows that were waiting for them. And also, it was continually being hit by cannonballs that were being fired at it, and they were exploding with big black smoke balls raising in the air from the Freedom ship. And it was only a matter of time before the ship would sink and go down in the deep ocean of the sea from all the attacks, as it was a continual battle and a war that was going on. And the pirates had bags of gold coins hidden on the ship, also in caves and secret islands around the world. There was treason happening on the high sea and on the land too. And on the pirate ship it would be a mutiny on the high sea, stopping sometimes, making someone walk the plank, or even firing a cannon at another ship in the distance. And many a shipmate would drown at sea after a fight from disobeying an order. And Lookout, one of the sailors on the Freedom ship, would sit on the crow's nest looking out for other ships who were lost at sea. You could hear him yell out, "Ahoy there!" on the stormy waters. We were in the eye of the storm, and the Freedom ship sailors would be singing their own songs, which was "Hell or high water, this pirate ship is going down. Here it goes, it's a shipwreck. Or all men overboard now, this ship is going down fast." The sailors on the Freedom ship were rebels. They were fighting for the world's freedom. They worked hard and they set lots of traps for the pirates, who would fall in lots of black holes that they dug for themselves. And the Freedom ship tried to steer the pirate ship into the calm waters, where they could then take control and steer it in the right direction so that it would stop. Then they could give the pirates the lash of 9 tails and drain the dirty swamp for good. And as these drunken thieves had nowhere to hide and no golden handshake to take from anyone left. And the moral of this story is evil men's deeds never win, but they go down with the ship in the end.